All right. How's it going, everybody? Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. Charlie's here. How's your nose, buddy? Recovering some? Sometimes while watching this, I feel like I should watch via Twitch. The numbers are always so low. Whatever you like best, Nicholas. Some people like Twitch. I guess maybe Twitch has a little better quality stream sometimes. I don't know. Some people are just more used to it, so they pull up Twitch, but whatever. It's all good. It's all the same to me. I'm glad to have them both. There's Facebook too. I should actually, that was the one thing I needed to do. It posts every time now. Like it does this streaming thing on Facebook, but I don't have any idea how to interact with this. Start a watch party. Comment. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. So anyways, I guess people can watch it. Maybe they do. But I don't have any way to interact with these folks if anybody watches on Facebook. Feels like I'm watching myself in the past. Wait, because I am. Anyways, it's there. I know some people use it. I wish there was a way to have this chat in with the rest of the chats just in case. Whatevs. So how are we doing, everybody? Tube for Doc, Twitch for Frank. Pretty much, Piston. Pretty much. Frank is way into the Twitch. Can never get Twitch to cast to your TV. Oh, well. If you can get YouTube to cast to the TV, Mark, then you got the right one. Stick with this. You got your stickers, Sachi. Finally. Hallelujah. Everybody else got them sent. Where's Ishmeet? I mailed them yesterday. Did you guys see my post in Discord about the stickers, though? Well, not so much the stickers, but the grip ties. Can't mail grip ties. Bummed. I'm not sure how we're going to work around that. But yeah, can't mail grip ties. I tried putting them in an envelope and just putting stamps on them. My wife took them to the post office, and that was, maybe we should have just tried sending them and, ask for forgiveness later. But Mrs. Z's is honest to a fault. And so she took all the envelopes with grip ties into the post office because so many of them were international. There was like 14 of them that were going international. And so 10 of them that were going international, they were going to be, the cheapest one was going to be $14. And even to send them in the US, they wanted to call it a package instead of calling it put a tube in. Okay, maybe that, Adam. Maybe that. I got to find some way. I'm bummed that I didn't get to send those grip ties. And I didn't want to wait any longer to send. I know we had a lot of people waiting for stickers for a long time, so I didn't want to wait any longer. So we went ahead and sent them. But if you're expecting a grip tie with your stickers, I'm sorry to disappoint you. It won't be the last time. I'm sure I will find some other way to disappoint you. Hey, James, how's it going? Oh, man. The Lake District in the UK. Ooh, is that a nice place, Tony? That sounds nice. The Lake District. So what have you guys been up to? What have you guys been up to? I can start talking about what I've been up to, but I want to hear what you guys have been up to first. I didn't, I'm sure aware, I couldn't get the second stream in that one night. It was just too late in the day. I had too many kid obligations and things that happened. And so it was like 10:30 and I'm thinking I can't start a stream right now because I'll be like jazzed. I'll be like wide awake. So saludos desde Galicia, España. Hey, Hermes. I remember you from last time. How's it going? Holland, Cinderland, south of the Lake District. Oh, you guys are like neighbors. Andy just home from church. DigiBlur's been breaking stuff. Uh-oh, what have you been breaking? How do you do notifications on your phone without SSL in place? You don't need SSL, Joe. You just need the if you have iPhone, I assume, you need the iOS app, the Home Assistant iOS app. And then in the iOS app, there's a place to turn on. I can't show you because it would show this little key. There's a little place to turn on notifications. And I think you need in your configuration.yaml, you do need at least just a little heading that just says iOS. And then when you do that, it'll register you a device. It'll register your phone as a device. So it'll say, it'll do a few things, but one of them is device tracker, and then the name of the name you put in the app as your phone. And then the other thing it does is sets up a new service for Notify. So it'll say notify.ios_, and then the name of your phone. and then you can put in the data for that service, the message, the title, and some of those kinds of things, and camera if you want to do that, or buttons if you just wanted buttons. Exam season, so you haven't touched Home Assistant for a few months now. You can wait to get back into it. It's good to wait. It'll be a reward for you when you get done studying for your exams, man. I understand. All right, what does Seamus say? Trying DSS Illuminance custom component to see if I can get it to work better than sun elevation for when your lights turn on and off. Okay, cool. Cool, Seamus. DSS Illuminance. So are you measuring the light then? Is that what you're measuring? Like directly, instead of just going by, what some website says the sun level should be at your house or something like that? Piston broke, struggling to get Google Home TTS working with your mini media player. I haven't tried that, Piston. I haven't tried that. I'm not sure. I could try and do text-to-speech on my Google Mini. I don't know if it would. I honestly haven't tried it in so long. I don't know. I use it for simple things. Like if I'm playing music through my Amazon Echo, then I will, and I want a question, like I don't want to do math in my head or get a calculator, then that's when I'll ask Google, or those kinds of things. I'll ask Google, what time is it? That kind of stuff. Questions about smart ceiling fans, but don't feel like going into it right now. No problem. I understand. Anyone else having reboot problems with the Node MCU and LEDs? It reboots once an hour randomly and flashes the lights, which is annoying. Oh, that is a bummer, Simon. So what sketch are you running? What sketch are you running, and what's your power supply situation? Those are the things I would think of first. All right, Travis says, breaking your new phone. Oh, no. No case is out for yet, and of course it falls out of your pocket in the driveway playing with the kids. Oh, man. Sorry, Travis. That is a bummer. That is a big bummer. My phone is an iPhone 7 still. I don't even know how old it is now. 4 years, maybe? It's been a while. And it's okay. Cake day. Oh, well, Adrian, go get your cake, man. Is this like seriously your birthday? This is your birthday? Today's your birthday. That's so cool. Okay, we're going to have to remember that. The 19th, right? May 19th is Adrian's birthday. Okay. Tomorrow is our anniversary, our wedding anniversary. I've noticed that the new Google Translate is slower to reply than the old TTS. Oh, that's a bummer. Pinky LEDs. The power is no problem. 15 amps running 150 pixels. Okay. You know what? I do think we need to switch something in the sketch on that, because I agree. Is it about every hour? I have seen that happen. So let's talk to Jenny about it. I bet she could fix it for us pretty simply, or I can't, because I don't know how, but I could contribute and fix that, because I agree. Every time, I like what she did with the first startup. You get red light to know you got power, then all the lights turn yellow to know that you've got what is it, Wi-Fi, I think, and then green when you have MQTT connected, something like that. But yes, it does do that often. Like my girls had to unplug it, the Dreamlight, because it was doing that in the night. So we need to make it so that doesn't happen. And then I did have just random, like one random pixel at the beginning that's just flashing all the time. I don't know why. So maybe there's something we can do about that. I'm sure there's something we can do about it. I just don't know what exactly it is. Anyone have a problem with 0.93? Config check fails, afraid to convert. Dave problem? Is there somebody named Dave that made a comment, or was that a typo? I haven't had a problem with who's Dave. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Rudolph. Who's Dave? ESP32. Let's see. Thunder and lightning all the way up there. Oh my gosh. It got cold again here. Crazy. Crazy. We'll have to, when you come back, Adrian, we'll sing you happy birthday. Any other example code for the ESP32, like accessing the LED or flash a light while taking a snapshot? None that I've played with, Yvonne, but if you have this like a diagram like this, you see how it tells you what pins do what? I believe it even says what pins do, like the LEDs and stuff. If not, no, this one doesn't. Actually, I'm not sure there's much for an LED on this board. I don't know. I don't know of any more. My assumption would be that with ESP Home, you could program it to do darn near anything you want. So if you wanted to have, an onboard LED come on at a certain time, if you can figure out which pin controls that LED, you can do that. Other stuff I'm not sure about. I know that these ESP32 cameras are still new enough that there's not a lot of options, out there for firmware. There's some things, if you watched when we did the demo of all the different ones that I have, we tried using the firmware that they came with, and it was okay. Some of it had some problems. The ones with the displays had some issues with not being able to connect to Wi-Fi and was it the display that was messing it up? There was something where you couldn't really connect to it and get it connected to Wi-Fi, to my home Wi-Fi, so I could see it. So, can I say hello to your daughters? Sure. Noah? Is that how you say it? Noah? Rudolph? She doesn't believe we can interact. Oh, we sure can, Noah. Your dad's already said hi to me. We've chatted. Your dad's Rudolph. Happy Sunday, Noah. Memory issue. Let's see. Read about that somewhere, but okay. How's it going? Ian, can we chat about the doorbell? Sure. I would like to know if we can do two-way chat instead of a screen. Ian, I don't know of a way yet. I know some of these boards, not the two that I've used, but some of these boards do come with a microphone. Let's see. Whoops. Sorry about that. Is this one of them? I don't think this is a microphone one. This is the AI Thinker board. I don't think that one has a microphone. This ESP-I camera does have a microphone. The ESP-I camera has a microphone. Getting speaker output, that is going to be tricky business, and I don't know. This one has a screen and a microphone, but as far as the output being audio output, I don't know. We'd have to find out what's going on in the ESP32 that you could use as audio output. I do not know. Helen, gotta go. All right, man. Catch the stream on the replay. See you later. Thanks for tuning in and saying hi. Ran a variant X variant test, which filled the memory in 5 minutes because it's restart. Oh, yeah. Well, Adam is a master of the M5 stack board. Adam, have you guys talked at all about anything to do with sound coming out of the board? All right. Hey, Lane. Thank you, man. Great videos. Love the creativity. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You're going to hopefully get a voice announcement here once that pops up on the screen. Thank you. Thank you. Anyone monitoring multiple Linux machines? Not I. Not I.
Thanks for great videos. Love the creativity.
You're welcome, Lane. Thank you. So let me tell you about if using I2C, then you can use I2S. Oh, I don't know about I2S. So I2S is a way you can do audio output. Ooh. Have I ever tried ESP12? So Heymuth, I think ESP12 is really just an 8266 board with maybe less little other components, little resistors and no USB connection and some of those kinds of things. But I think it'll run an ESP12 would run all the same stuff. Yes, the M5 stack suffers from the DAR white issues causing sound. Oh. Thank you, Seamus. Here it comes. Gonna try to put 2 capacitors on the input in the Node MCU. No, the boards are really power sensitive.
Computer, tell me a joke.
Here it comes.
Where do leprechauns live?
I don't know.
Leprechaundos.
Oh, did you hear that? She said, where do leprechauns live? In leprechaundos. Thank you, Seamus. Trying to monitor them in Home Assistant. The channel is also followed by Italy. Awesome. Hey, Italy. Mario. Can it be done with glance? Let's see. I2S is a sound standard for interconnecting sound to controllers. It's also a Raspberry Pi. Oh, cool. All right. Well, that sounds like something we need to get some learning on about. I don't know anything about it, so I'm not going to be able to help until I do some researching. All right, let me show you guys what I finished up, because it's pretty exciting. So earlier in the week, we did a stream where we had I got the Quiet Cool fan installed. Remember the Quiet Cool fan? It's up in the attic. It's this big, huge fan, and it sucks air in from the house, pushes it out the attic. So you have to open windows and let the cool air in. So we did that, and I got it installed that day. The guy set off the fire alarm, you remember? That's all you know, Adam, about I²S. Okay, well then there's a lot we can talk about. Richard, so far we're just shooting the bull here. We're just chatting a little bit. I was just about to talk about my Quiet Cool fan control. Quiet Cool fan / window control. Boom. Oh no, don't do that, Ian. What happens if you do that? If you tell her that, what happens? You could tie those into Home Assistant if you wanted, I guess. Let's see, what are you guys talking about? Most tool. Okay, good. Something else. All right. So here's what I did. The first thing, so that we were looking at how I could control that Quiet Cool fan. And it came with these RF remote controls. And so, yeah, the not so quiet fan. You got it, Captain Slow. The freaking loud fan. We get to change the name. I still haven't emailed the guy. I'm going to probably at work tomorrow or something and tell him, dude, that is not a quiet fan. So I went up yesterday morning. Yes, yesterday morning, got up before it got warm, went up in the attic. It was nice and cool, so that was great. And I started tinkering around. And turns out that it's pretty easy with the controller that I have. It was pretty easy to just, in place of the RF box that they had up there, I just put my good old Sonoff 4-channel version 1. Sonoff 4-channel version 1. I think I've had that thing for 2 years. It's been sitting in a box for a year and a half. It's running like Tasmota 5.12 or something like that. But it worked. I connected it, and it's nice because it was just, oh, there's a fly. It was nice because it was, you put, neutral and hot in, neutral and line into the Sonoff 4-channel, and then you've got 3 lines that come out. And I just connected those to high, medium, and low on the fan. And that's all I had to do. And now I can control it. So when I go here, I can look at, here's my Quiet Cool, low, medium, and high, ready to go. And I click those. And I could also do, I did interlocking in Tasmota. So if you go to Tasmota, I go to my Tasmo admin, and then I find my Quiet Cool fan. Again, this is running a really old version. Look at that, 5.12. But if it's working, why would I want to upgrade it and cause myself any problems? So there was I think it was set option 14. Set option 14 does interlocking. Yeah, so it's on. So I interlocked those switches. And interlocking those relays means if one of them's on, and I click the other one, it turns off the first one. That's a lot of Sonoffs. Yeah, it is. It is. So if I turn this on, I'll turn it on. I'll turn it on briefly, but if I turn it on, and then if I hit this one, okay, I can hear it running. If I hit this one, it turns that one off and turns that one on. So I'm going to turn it off. So very cool, right? I got that all set up. Very, very happy with this. Got an extra relay up there. Don't need, whatever. So very happy with this. And then, back here. So I did something else that's super awesome. There's going to be a whole video about flip-flop, like a flip-flop. Is that what you would call it? So then is it still in my test? No, I think I did put it in the AC. Yes, I did. So here we go. Check this out. Window control. So I was talking about that linear actuator, right? And I was showing off my little parts. So I got it all installed. I got it installed on the window. Got it hooked up with a Node MC. Oh no, a D1 Mini. The motor controller running ESP Home. Very similar to what I did for the blinds and the curtains. Same motor controller. And I can open it and close it, and then the windows in the room where I put it are also connected to our wired alarm system and through connected. All right, Mantis. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play the squirrel thing for Mantis, but I got a copyright ding from YouTube for this song. And so Frank and I were chatting, and I think we know what to do to make it so that it doesn't give me a copyright ding. And that is, I just have to keep, there's Frank. That is, I have to talk during the song, because if I was quiet during the song, we let the song play and YouTube picked up on it as a copyright problem. So I'm going to hit it, and then I'm just going to keep talking. So thanks for subscribing. Yeehaw!
Here we go.
All right, so I can know that my theater window is open or not based on, because it's got a read sensor and it's connected to the home system. So if I hit this, it'll start opening the window. There it goes. Now it's open. And I could even look in my cameras and see that the window is open too. But I'm going to stop it. And then I'm going to close it because it's like 50 degrees outside. Hard to talk while you're listening. Well, is it hard? You mean it's hard for me to talk while I'm listening, or it's hard for you to talk while I'm listening? No, please, it's annoying. What? You don't like the song, Assad? Another channel has had 400 copyright emails this morning on videos. He has all the permissions for his music. Oh, fantastic. Great. Well, I definitely don't have permission to play the hamster song. So what I might have to do is just go back to Ben's Sound, find some other copyright free catchy tunes and do something fun. Anyways, it was fun while it lasted. On your you're talking about Lovelace, do I have multiple views? Yes. Just implemented Lovelace a week ago. Look at what Dynotech has done for the wall, tablet, and mobile. It seems to have multiple views. Yeah, so these are multiple views. Like, these are different views. Each of these tabs up here is a view, if that's what you mean. And right now I have motion I shut off. Let's turn it back on. Oh, bad gateway. Why is that? Is it because it's shut off? It's probably because it's shut off. Yeah, I turned it off because it's taking a lot of processing power these days. Don't forget YouTube Music Library for Creators. Yeah, I should try that too, Frank. Do they have a lot there? I haven't looked too much at it. I know it's there. Hola from San Antonio. How's it going? Where's my... There we go. I'll show you the window opening from here. Backup plan when using a Raspberry Pi. Snapshots alone does not restore everything. It doesn't restore everything? Richard? Does the snapshot not really give you everything you need? Blue Iris for the win. Yeah, I've started. We could talk about Blue Iris today too. We could use Blue Iris. Seemed like you weren't focused on talking because you were listening to the song. Oh, might have been. All right, so if we look in the basement. Oh, somebody moved the camera. Dang it. That's not the window. It's this window over here. So somebody bumped the camera. Doggone it. This isn't the pan tilt camera either. So I can't adjust it from here. Darn, I was going to show you how it opens and you can see it open from there, but whatever. No big deal. Oh, well. So anyways, very excited. I'm very, very happy about how this is running now. Very happy about how this is running. And I'm going to set up an automation. So anytime one of these is on, that window needs to be open. So if this is on and the window is closed, then I'm going to have it open the window. It's pretty sweet. Missed the subject. What is it, Frank? We're just talking all kinds of nonsense. But really, it's about the quiet cool, the not so quiet cool fan, the loud and angry fan, and getting the window to open automatically with a linear actuator. Very cool. Please do Blue Iris. Okay, let's do Blue Iris. About Blue Iris, kind of confused about setting schedules, motion detection. Would love to hear you talk about it. I got to learn it, Nicholas, but we can learn it. We can work on it today because I need to do it too. Been using Blue Iris for 3 years. I've tried pretty much every NVR software. Oh yeah, Assad, and you settled on that one. Kiss cam. Who's doing the kissing? So that's the camera that's in the our little theater room where the teenagers go watch movies. So I figured I'd call it the kiss cam. How do I get platform broadlink to not give an error in config check? Do I have platform broadlink? I don't even know if I do. Okay, yeah, I do. How do you get it to not give an error? I don't know. It's not a custom component. Yes, I'll do the Home Assistant the linear actuator on the, yeah, I'll make a video about it, Jarian, if that's what you mean. Image processing, object detection. I don't know anything about, I've not got anything to work really well yet for that. I don't think we're going to be able to do it very well with the ESP32 cameras. I could be wrong, but it might be well. DigiBlur has an awesome live stream of Blue Iris. Oh, sweet. Link it for us, would you, Sean? Pop us the link. Or Travis is here. Travis, what's the link for your Blue Iris stream that you did? Broadlink causes a lot of issues. DIY way is the best. What devices are you running HASP UI? Oh, on what am I running it on? I'm running it on a Nook, an i3 little mini PC. Just discovered DigiBlur. Like to see his Blue Iris stuff. Yeah. Why did I open this? Okay, somebody was asking about that. All right. So, do you guys know what's up with this? For some reason, my the temperature sensors that I have on these are Tasmatized Sonoff T1 devices, Sonoff T1 switches, and all of a sudden, for whatever reason, the temperature started showing up as unknown. I can't imagine that all three of the temperature sensors broke. So I'm wondering if there's some change that I didn't pick up on. Because this one, the one in the office, is the same. This is also, the difference probably is that this one is most likely running a higher, newer version of Tasmota. So that may be what's going on there. Anyways, was there a temp thing that broke that I didn't pick up on? Do I need to restart those devices? We could try that. Go to the IP and, okay, good call. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, it's not even showing up there. It's like it's not there anymore. It says it's there. Maybe I need, this is 5.14. Maybe I should just try upgrading to a newest one. I can try and restart them from here. See if it shows up. I'm wondering if, but why would it have changed? Why would it have changed? Hey, Demps. Yeah. Turn it off, turn it on. Yours have done the same thing. You thought it blew your Sonoff. Would do the same, or migrate to ESP Home, right, Frank? Maybe that's what I need to do. An i3 Nook is powerful enough, Joey, and it's decent, but the problem that I've run into now with the i3 is running Motion Eye. I think if I had an i5 or certainly an i7, I think I could run Motion Eye without problems. I got to about a dozen cameras in Motion Eye, and then I started having performance issues. So I think an i3 is okay it's great for just Home Assistant, but it's I think if you're going to do Motion Eye and cameras and stuff, then you probably want something a little stronger than that. It's not even restarting. I have an awful lot of cameras in Motion Eye. Yeah, I do. Wi-Fi config 5 without the EEPROM save. I don't know what that means. Maybe Home Assistant update killed it. It could have been. I don't know though. Why would it? But it should show up here. That's the real weird part. It should show up here. Oh, thank you, Sean. There's the Blue Iris. There's the Blue Iris live stream from DigiBlur. I need to watch the Blue Iris live stream. When I open Blue Iris, look, I've got it here. I've got it open. Here's my numero uno thing that I have to figure out if it's possible to fix. I can hardly see these menus. I can hardly see these buttons, and like I got to get real close, and I can't even read what that says right there. It says all cameras, maybe. It's super tiny. How do I make that bigger so I can see it? I need to see it. How could you aggregate all D1 mini devices in one place? Ooh, good question. If you have Tasmota on them, then they will show up in that Tasmota screen. Actually, that's a good question, Hamath. So this is what I do. Actually, have them all. If you have Tasmota, any device that you have Tasmota on, if you get the Tasmo admin add-on, it will consolidate them, I guess, all right here. The only other thing I use really is ESP Home. Well, I guess I do have that. I do have a couple of LED sketches that wouldn't show up this way, but ESP Home, they all are consolidated here, and you can get information about them. It's not quite the same as Tasmo Admin. Like you can't just switch things on and off and look at all that stuff in that kind of a display. Maybe at some point we'll do that with ESP Home. I don't know. But you can certainly open all of you can open the sketch, you can check it, modify it. You can look at the logs, which is very useful. You can see what information's coming out. That's the same as kind of going to the console for on Tasmota. So it'll give you information. And of course, you can update it. You can change the sketch and you can update it. Finally, catching a live stream, Peter. Awesome. Glad you're here, man. Try this, blueirishsoftware.com forum. Oh, okay, cool. Is that going to tell me? Two-way radio. Oh, look at this. Richard's posted something for us. Really? And is this is based on an ESP32? There's probably some good video doorbells we could hack out there. Yeah, if it's running on a battery and stuff, I bet it is. I bet it is a ESP32. 2.4 only, 720 resolution, real-time two-way audio, PIR sensor. Maybe we should get something like this and hack into it. Get something like this, hack into it, and try and run it on ESP Home. What do you think? Should I see if Rudy can send us some of those? It's a good idea. Okay, I want to see this Blue Iris topic. Is this a topic on how you get it bigger? 4K screens, so tiny can't see them. Find an app in the start menu, right-click more, open file location, properties tab, change DPI settings. Okay, we can try that. Some good links, videos on the subject. So Nicholas, somebody just posted, Travis did a live stream about it, and he's, I'm sure, more of an expert at it than I am. I'll buy if you buy one of those doorbells. I'll see if Rudy will send me one. Rudy's looking for things to give as. I told him. So Rudy was asking what should he give away, like as just a giveaway, not like a win a code thing, but just a flat out giveaway. And Banggood had the Ender 3, the non-pro Ender 3 for like $179, $180. So I said, yeah, get that one. Oh, Life 360 stopped working with Home Assistant after I did a Home Assistant update. And yes, absolutely basic pilot. I did a video about the custom updater from like a week ago. And more likely than anything, what you've got to do is change how the file structure of the Life 360 is. So all the custom components, you had to change the file structure. But the easy thing to do would be to just go through the video, because I did the same thing. I exactly had that, except my Life 360 stopped working after I updated, and I knew what it was. And instead of manually reinstalling the custom component, I used the custom updater, custom component updater, and it was nice and easy. So do that. There's a video, not from long ago. Like the stream, noobs. Oh, okay, only 6 likes on the stream. Oh, thank you, John. Joey Portman are using basic. Okay, let's see. ESP cam inside of the doorbell. Yeah, inside the doorbell case. Well, we want that audio, Joshua. We got to get the audio. That's interesting. Dropped Tasmota after 2 devices that had problems with it. ESP Home, I haven't had a single problem with it. With 21 devices up and running at the moment. Yeah, ESP Home is fantastic. I'm certainly doing almost all my new stuff with ESP Home. Love it. Love it. Hey, Dominic. Okay, so let's try this. Let's try this thing. Scaling this up. All right. Find the app in the start menu. Right-click more. So let's see if I can go down here. In the start menu, huh? Blue Iris. Blue Iris 4. Right click, more, open file location. Okay, what else? Open file location. Right click on the app and then properties. Properties. Compatibility tab. Change DPI settings. Change high DPI settings. On the bottom, click high DPI scale and choose system from the dropdown. Use this setting to fix scaling problems for this program instead of the one in settings. High DPI scaling override. System. Apply. Okay. Interesting. Let's see if that's going to work for us. Let's close it. And then we'll open it again. If that works, that would be awesome. Ha! My screen disappeared. There it goes. Pulling back up. Yay! Yay! All right. Thanks, guys. Whose idea was that? Who told me how to do that? Somebody sent me that link. Thank you, Mucho. Look how fast we fixed that. Love it. Oh my gosh, I can actually see the menus. Look at this. I didn't even know these buttons were down here. I hadn't even seen those buttons before. Yay! All right, what's up here? Awesome. Was that Assad? Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Fantastic. All right. Do we want to mess with this? Never knew you could do that with DPI settings to solve. I've got another app that I need to do that for sure. I've got one that's it's like a Logitech control thing or something like that. It's a pain. It's horrible. Home Assistant config for one of your cameras or putting the password in Home Assistant config. Oh. All right, let's see. You can go to the web server settings in Blue Iris and settings a specific IP address and have access without authentication. You just need to put before. Oh, interesting. Okay. So Pete Exa has given me some good tips on Blue Iris and Home Assistant here.
I accidentally dropped this in your throat.
Oh, that's okay. You gonna just take out the slime and play with it?
Yeah.
Okay. We got kids learning harmonica downstairs here. Harmonica? Zoe and Dawson and Zach. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so that's how you take a Blue Iris camera. Okay, so this is how you're going to take the Blue Iris camera and put it into Home Assistant, make it a Home Assistant so you can show it on the views page or whatever. Okay, cool. We'll have to do that. Maybe we should do that soon. Let me see what the chat's saying. Fast learning with Home Assistant stuff and made a device that does 6 or 7 things with ESP Home and Home Assistant in a couple of hours. Isn't it great, Joey? It's so great. So one of the things I'm going to do, so I'm the next video, real, published video that I'm going to do is for the garage door opener with ESP Home. So what I did, and I've told you guys about this, but I'll tell you about it again. So what I've done, this is it right here. So this is a Sonoff SV, which I used before because it's a low voltage, and it's got it's got the relay on it. I like that it's kind of a developer board. It's got pins already on it. It's got little headers already on it. So I took one of these and put ESP Home on it, set it up so that the relay is just switching 2 wires that are connected to the same wires that run to the switch on the wall, the button on the wall. So when the relay trips on for a second, it just connects those wires and it's the same as if you push the button. Then I put on here the reed switch, same as I did before. So when the door is open, the reed switch is closed for me. You could do it different. And then when the door's down, the reed switch is open, so it shows the door down. Then what I added that was new was I added the ultrasonic sensor, and it's working very well. So that's this. Now, that's the next video I'm going to do. But not long after that, I'm going to do another garage door thing. I know, right? Like, how many times can you do the garage door thing? I just keep coming up with better ideas. So I want to do all those same things, but I'm going to just use a D1 Mini, and I'm going to also put on here the motion sensor. And I think I'm going to try and use those microwave motion sensors, because those seem to be pretty cool to try. So I'm going to try and use a microwave motion sensor. And then the thing I want to do that we haven't done yet is I want to use an RGB LED, or maybe a short string of RGB LEDs, together with this ultrasonic sensor output, and give you a parking assist light. So I don't know how I'll do it. Maybe I'll hang the light down and it'll change colors, or maybe I'll mount it somewhere. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I want to make it so that as you get closer to the right spot to park your car, that light changes color. We saw somebody do a demo of that, real nice demo with a long strip of RGB LEDs that changed from from green to yellow to red. So I want to do something like that too, but I want to do it with ESP Home. So that's on the agenda before too long. Hi, baby. Can I give you a kiss? What's up?
You're living?
Yeah, I'm living.
Hi, live.
Hi, live. A little late today. What's going on? We're talking about all kinds of stuff. The ultrasonic is reliable for the garage. Yeah, this is. So it's reasonably reliable. I mean, this is, right now there's a car in there. It gets off a little bit. I don't know why. It kind of varies, but this is when there's a car. This is when there's no car. And that line right there, I guess that's probably when there is a car. And then sometimes I don't know if it bounces off the windshield or what happens. But anyways, that line there is car. So car in the garage. The line down here is no car in the garage. So I just set a threshold in between those two and said anytime it's above this, then show the car as away. Anytime it's below that, then show the car as home in the garage. And it works. It works pretty well. Temperature. Oh, that's right. I did want to do a temperature fluctuation too. Maybe temperature fluctuations. Does that change that, Father Time? Does that change the ultrasonic sensor readings? I didn't know that. That is one more thing I wanted to put on the D1 Mini though, if I have enough pins, is a temperature and humidity sensor, or at least a temperature sensor. I want to try one of those Dallas temperature sensors. If Mrs. E's puts her car in the garage and your sensor reports it's not there, maybe she bought a convertible without telling you and left the top down. Could have been, Gary. Could have been. All right. Oh, let's see. What am I going to need here, Assad? What am I going to need? As soon as that link pops up, I'll click it. What is this? Blue Iris. MQTT binary sensor. Oh, cool. Blue Iris. Okay. Blue Iris API configuration. I started going through these menus here. And what do we got? I'm getting scrolled all over the place. Every time a new message pops up, I read it. Hey, from Israel, how's it going? Who switched to Nabu security stuff instead of DuckDNS? I did. I'm all Nabu Casa. I'm all Nabu Casa now. So I don't have any DuckDNS, no encryption. I still do WireGuard and VPN, WireGuard VPN connection from work, so that I can have access to everything. It's just easier. If I don't want to take the time to set up, to do the connection real quick on VPN, if I just want to see one little thing or control one little thing, then I'll pull up the remote Nabu Casa URL on my laptop at work. But most of the time, I just use the Nabu Casa remote access on my phone. That's all. Make sure your LEDs indicate that it acknowledges your car movement. Would be bad time to realize that HASP UI crashed just as your car does. Yeah, John. So one of the great things about doing it in ESP Home is that as long as that ESP chip is powered on, it's not going to rely on Home Assistant to change the color of those LEDs. It's all going to happen on the ESP chip. So the input from the sensor and the output to the lights will not have to leave that D1 Mini or Node MCU, whatever we use. it'll all just be right there. So Home Assistant can be down, the Wi-Fi can be down, it won't matter. It'll all be right there. As long as that thing's got power, it'll work. Zero Tier is now working on HASP OS. Yes. I started it a little bit, Frank, but I didn't get too far with it. I think it was because of if you were using virtual machine, there was an issue, right? Nginx reverse proxy equals profit. All right, so what was I going to do here in Blue Iris? Oh, I was going through the settings. This is pretty interesting. I should probably be careful because I don't know if it's going to give any. Oh yeah, good. There's my license code, but I guess it's blocked out. I won't go through all these because I don't know what all it's going to show. But it was kind of cool here, some of these things that you could do. So here's some stuff like MQTT, digital IO and IoT. So you can configure your MQTT stuff, login, password, local host address, and all that. So that's pretty cool. I guess I could do, it won't let me turn off the password view, but anyways, we could, let's enable that. Might as well do that right now. 192.168.171 is my broker. And then, okay, actually, it did block it, so that's fine. Okay, so there we go. And then just hit OK. And it should work. Test. Okay, it's connected. Published OK. All right. So there you go. So I have MQTT broker now connected too. That was easy. Wow, where's my easy button? Stephen, thank you. Yeah, he's okay since the crash. This is how it went down. He was parked in the parking lot at the high school. This kid parked next to him, got in his car, and Jackson was in his car getting ready to leave as well. I guess Jackson maybe started backing up, and then this kid was backing up, so Jackson stopped. And this kid had a bunch of other kids in his car, and they were goofing around. And this kid started to turn like that, and he just went and just scraped down the side of the car. So it bashed up the fender and the door to the point that you couldn't open the door initially, but nobody was hurt. I mean, you couldn't be a much more low speed crash, but unfortunately, it was not a low damage crash. Our car's pretty banged up, so we'll see. I went out there with a hammer and just banged on it till we could get the door open. But got the LV53 laser sensor from Banggood. Got to use for the garage door. Cool. Yeah, nobody's good. Nobody got hurt, though. Thank you. Passwords. Yeah, it's been too long since I gave you guys any passwords, huh? It's been way too long. Gonna have to come up. Gonna have to work on that. Hope insurance covers the repairs. Yeah, I'm sure they will after the deductible. Ugh. Open DOI device serial port. I don't think I need any of that. What else is up here? Mobile devices. Connect to, ooh. Now discoverable. Oh. Computer. Discover my devices.
Starting discovery. This will take up to 20 seconds. If you haven't already, please enable the smart home skill for your smart device from the Alexa app.
That's awesome. So I'll be able to, so man, Blue Iris, that's easy.
I couldn't find any new smart home devices. If you have Philips Hue, press the button on the bridge and rerun discovery.
It didn't like that. Can you turn the cameras on and off? That's what I'm hoping, Duncan. That's what I'm hoping. So maybe Blue Iris folks, does anybody else have Blue Iris connected with Amazon Echo? I'm surprised it says it's discoverable, but it didn't look like it discovered anything. FTP servers, email servers, that's cool. So you can go in and add, hopefully you can add a Gmail one here. Motion, I had trouble with Gmail, or maybe Gmail had trouble with Motion. I don't know what the difference was. Don't have an Echo. Never could get Blue Iris to work with Alexa. Okay, we're going to have to try that. Hey, Adam's back. What temperature sensors do I suggest? I don't know what the best one is. There's search around. There's an article out there that compares the DHT11s with the DHT22s with the whatever the Dallas ones, the BDM something. And there's pros and cons for all of them. The DHT22 is the one that I have the most experience with, and it works pretty well. And the trick is if you have it nearby your ESP chip, your ESP chip's going to get a little warm. They get warm. And so it can throw off the temperature sensing for your temperature sensor. So you just have to, modify that a little bit to compensate. The BME ones, now the BME 280s, those are the ones, right, Piston? Those ones work. Those are the Dallas ones, yes. So I have some of those that I haven't tried yet, but I'm going to try them, and I want to work them. I want to get them working. For Gmail, you have to turn on less secure apps to get it to work. Oh, okay. In Blue Iris, James, how's it going, by the way? How you been? In your Gmail settings. Oh, okay. Don't like DHTs, BMEs, and DS18. Oh, DS is the Dallas one, BMEs. Yeah, I'm going to try some of the other kinds. The DHT ones are the ones that usually come with the Arduino kits, and they're cheap and they're easy. The other ones are probably cheap too. Temp 36 are easy to use. Cool. There are probably a lot of them I haven't tried. I2C is something I need to learn to use better as well, because those are going to be, there's a lot of stuff you can do with that. What else were we doing in here? So this is kind of, you can change where it saves things. I thought I already did that. No, that's the database. Web server, that's going to be nice. So that's where you can go. It doesn't start up, but it does for audio. Enable audio capture hardware. Oh, cool. Output. Oh, cool. So you can even, oh, wow. Okay, that's cool. Man, there's a lot of stuff to go through in this. Joystick to control the cameras. That sounds fun. Specific stuff about the cameras. Hardware acceleration. Yeah. Full window selected camera. I'm barely reading these. Just kind of skimming through. You wait to play with Blue Iris. Version 5 is June 1st. It's going to rock. Okay, cool. And somebody said, is this true, Duncan? You tell me if this is true. Somebody said, if you buy now, then you're eligible to upgrade to version 5. I hope that's true, because if I have to buy something again, I'll be kind of bummed. That's almost the problem with Blue Eyes. There's too much stuff. Yeah, too much stuff. At least it looks reasonably accessible. Hopefully it won't be too bad. So yes, okay, good. All right. Well, great. I'm excited. It'll be fun. What I'll probably do is just start putting some cameras in. Play around with that. Good times, good times. All right, what else were we talking about? Yours said it was eligible. Okay, good. Did it say that in there somewhere and I missed it? If you're version 4 and you buy support now, you get included with $30 support fee now. What's that mean? What's that mean, Duncan? There's a support, you need to pay for support, extras for support? Oh, version 5 eligible. Yep, you're right there. Check for update, automatic download, install. Ouch. On the settings page, bottom right corner. Yeah, gotcha. Thank you, Fox. Anyone here use Shinobi? Some have, Antonio. How's it going, by the way? I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, some have been using Shinobi. I've heard about it. My version 4 is out of support 1 year from purchase. Oh, that what this is about? So you get support for a year? Yeah, I'm sure there's enough community support out there. Oh, nice. James' 3D printer's working. Oh, man. Shinobi disappeared from the repo. Oh, no, really? Oh, bummer. That's too bad. Do you do the LE version 30 or the full for 60? I did the full version, Idaho. I did the full version. Question: can custom updater update custom UI? I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean, Ahmed? Do you mean it can do custom cards? It'll update components and cards, and I think it'll update what other things? Some Python files too, or something. There's a few other things that it can update. But what do you mean custom UI? Maybe it does. Trying just now on a Raspberry Pi with the Rise V2 RTSP. You know, I want to get another. I need to get another Wisecam because I want to try the Defang hacks again. The one I tried was the OpenIP camera, or OpenCam IP, or I think it was OpenIP.camera or something was what it was. Anyways, it didn't work, and so I'd like to try again with just the straight Defang hacks and see if I can get it to work. Because Alka was saying that there's some way to get better resolution with that Defang hacks. That was the other problem with Defang hacks, I think, was it dumbed down the resolution a bit. So show us how you did set up Who's Home card. Okay. I can't remember if that's a monster card or not, but I believe it is a monster card. So let's check it out. So we're going to look inside this card. It's a glance. Okay, so it's just a glance card with a filter. So this is it. I can post this. I'll post this in Discord, this whole thing, if you want. I'm going to get copyright ding for singing that song. So in the live stream, here's this code. If you want it in the live stream chat. So yeah, so you would probably just go here, get a new card. You could do a glance card, and then probably I would just go toggle editor, and then you just end up pasting all that stuff in there. All right, you don't even have to do it as a glance. You could just do it manual. Just open a new card. Since I gave you all that whole code, just open manual card and then just paste in all that stuff that's in Discord right now, and it'll pop in. And then you obviously just change your device tracker names. That's it. Easy peasy. How about that? I can't remember. Is it no, maybe it's an entity filter card, but it's the glance is a sub. Glance is a sub of it. I'm sorry. Entity filter is the actual type of card. So maybe if we do, what if you do entity filter here? Can you do entity filter here? Yeah. Entity filter. Oh, it doesn't do anything for you but that. So whatever. Just do a manual card and paste that in there. Cool, huh? I like those kind of problems. Those are easy to solve. I think it's perpetual, Father Time. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. If I'm wrong, I'll be bummed. Blue Iris is $60 one time done. You don't have to pay anything else after that. Shinobi seems to stream very well. Just copying the RTSP to an MP4 stream uses about 4% of your Pi. Let's see. Do you have any experience with an analog sensor in Home Assistant converting data to understandable data? Yeah. Which one do I have that on? Just one. There's one device that I did that with. It was a Tasmota device. So let's look at it. Which one was it? Which one was it? Not temperature. Dang. Oh, maybe it was a light sensor. That's right, and I didn't finish it. So what you have to do, let's see who was asking about that. Wow. That's a nice screenshot. Goodness sakes. Whose was this? Whose house? Sorry, I'm showing your house. Bead. Oh, you posted it in there anyways. So this is the Wise Cam with Defangs. That's pretty nice. With the Defang hack. That's pretty nice. You have it outside, huh? Or is that like in your window or under your porch? Looks good. Tasmota ADC pin, yes. And the for battery supply. Yeah. Oh, okay. The lag between Twitch and YouTube. Ooh, the lag is yeah, YouTube's probably worse, right? It was until 5 upgrade. Pay again for upgrade to 5. Uh-oh. Well, if you buy now, you don't have to pay. Well, I didn't, right? I don't know. Plan to put Proxmox on your new Nook. The last minute changed, moving over to the dark side with Docker and Unraid. Hey, man, no problem, Mark. Do what works for you. Do what you enjoy. There's nothing wrong with what you do. What's up, babies?
Nothing.
How's it going? Just come to say hi?
Sarah just gave me that.
Oh, is that for your birthday?
Yeah.
Aw, sweet.
It's a late present.
Late present. She just had some things she wanted to bring to you. So sweet. So sweet. Love you, girls. From Auburn, Georgia. Make America great again. Totally worth the money. Gladly pay again for the upgrade. In what is Blue Iris better than Motion Eyes? Let's ask some of the people that use a lot of them. I think you've got more features in Blue Iris. I think that's a big one. You've got more features. I know Blue Iris does a lot to help you get your cameras in. So if you want to add a new camera, you can, let's see, where is it? Copy from another camera. No, there's a way that you can, where is it? It's a way you can pick from a list of cameras. I don't know where it is right now. Network camera. Yeah, here we go. So depending on what kind of camera you have, it will kind of guide you through, especially for like RTSP feeds. The RTSP feed URLs are different a lot of times depending on the camera, or sometimes even if they don't have an RTSP feed, this will, right guys, help me out here, but it'll connect to other cameras. I was disappointed. I got a really cool camera. So whatever kind of, you pick your brand of camera here, and it will then help you figure out, you know, what you have to do to get it into Blue Iris. So that's a nice feature. A lot of these other things too. Blue Iris has some of them. The advantage for Blue Iris is that it's an add-on. It's just real simple add-on. It works. Can Blue Iris detect license plates? I don't know. So I got a Sansi camera. So Sansi makes LEDs. They make really bright LEDs. And I got this Sansi camera that I really like. It's really nice. It's huge. It's got 2 big floodlights on it and stuff. But they're not on this list, and I don't think they put out an RTSP feed, and that's just lame. So I emailed the lady back that sent it to me and said, I'm going to have a hard time. Thanks for subscribing, Ben. I said, I'm going to have a hard time. Here's some squirrels for you. Yeehaw. I'm going to have a hard time recommending this camera if I can't use it with something other than your app. So we'll see what she says. I wrote that to her last night, so we'll see what she says when she gets to work. Should be sometime this evening for us. Does anybody know if the Defang Hack Kirkson works with the Xiaomi version of the Wise Cam? It should, Tony. I think it works with all of them. I think it runs. I think it works on all of them. Yeah, Duncan, run Windows 10 just for Blue Iris. I don't blame you. Does anybody know if? Oh yeah, somebody. I already read that one. Network IP, then click OK. Yeah. Wish they did have a Mac version. Yeah. Lots of features. All right. How are we doing? You can do, yes, they do have a demo, Stephen, and the only difference is with demo, you can only run one camera, pretty sure. Oh, no, I haven't, Adrian. Send a, can you drop a link so we can show everybody that again? Because that's been a while. That would be great. So, fella named Zonco, which is a sweet name. Wish that was his real name. That'd be really cool. Too bad I've already named all my kids. A fellow named Zonco took the HA switch plate display file and updated it and made it different, colorful and rounded corners and a lot of really cool stuff. So that's what Adrian's talking about. You're back. Happy birthday. Just in time to sing you happy birthday. Woo! So yeah, drop us a link, Adrian, and we'll check it out right now. Oh, does it only for multiple cameras for 15 days? Oh, I thought it was just one camera. Maybe I was wrong. Do I have Blue Iris running on a server, VM or something, have it run constantly? Yeah, it has. What I'm gonna do for now is I'm just gonna run it on this PC that I use a lot. I use this PC for everything, so I'm gonna run it on this for now. But then eventually, I'm gonna just have to have another dedicated little box that will run Windows 10 and that. So Windows 10 Blue Iris and nothing else. So it is quite resource intense. Yeah. 7 IP cameras recording 24/7. Yeah. Recording 24/7. Wow. I will, Adrian. I'll definitely, when I go to check this out, I'll grab you. So this is what he's done. He's just, I guess it's the same information, right? So is the back end the same as a Home Assistant? I think it's the same back end, right? So all of the automations and all that stuff will be the same. It's just the file that you load on the display is different so that you can have some different colors and stuff. Kids are getting in trouble. I can hear Janice yelling at them. Some good hacks to make Blue Iris use much less CPU. Maybe. I don't know. I'm sure you can modify a lot of things to manage the CPU usage. Is the doorbell always working or only when motion is detected? So right now, Joey, the doorbell doesn't record anything. Not until I can get it running in, Motion Eye or Blue Iris or something. But right now I can't. Yes, I could do a Windows 10 instance for Proxmox and run Blue Iris, but Blue Iris is pretty resource intense. And the reason I'm moving to Blue Iris is to move off Motion Eye because I had so many cameras in Motion Eye that Motion Eye was using up all the CPU power I had on my Nook. So that's where it's going to go. Weather page is multi-page. You click on the temperature and you get the outdoor temps. Same on the toggle pages. Awesome. I'm excited to try that. Switch Blue Iris to detect disk recording. IP cam talk. Oh, nice. Fox has got something for us here. Optimizing Blue Iris. Oh, good. I'm gonna leave links for moderators. You guys can do it. I've been doing it, but I've got enough of you guys now. You can do it. Wait to see the video stream about it again. Only want traffic from it when someone is at the front door. Oh, it doesn't stream all the time. It only streams. It streams like one. It streams like one image every 10 seconds, unless there's motion. Then it streams. It doesn't record it, though. It just streams it. And if you're not watching it, it's gone. You don't see it. There's got to be a way to change that. There's got to be a way to make it. I just don't know what it is. There are limits to my knowledge. Many, many, many. Good app for Blue Iris tools that monitors Blue Iris CPU usage. Oh, cool. Now, Blue Iris has an app as well, right? Like an iPhone, Android app as well. Is that true? I would imagine they do. Hopefully it's a pretty good one. I lost the link to the channel you sent me on Home Assistant. Oh, for Discord? Can the ESP cam do FTP image upload? I don't know. Don't know. Yes, iPhone. Oh, good. Yeah, oh, good. I need to grab it. And then I'm sure you can link it, right? You can link it. That'll be fun. There's a lot of fun stuff to play with Blue Iris. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's see about doing... Let's talk about... what else you guys want to talk about? Okay. Haven't tested... Blue Iris Android app is pretty good. Haven't tested OTA yet. Have a desktop version only. We need to look at this feature with Zonco. I post updates on to Zonco. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is try and get. I gave away so many of these. Like I had Rudy send me enough of those parts for those HA switch plates to make. I think I had him send me enough parts for 10, and then I bought parts for 2. So I had parts for 12, and I think I've installed. I think I have 4 running in my house, and I gave away a bunch. Remember, I did some giveaways of those. I gave away a bunch, and then I should still have some left. So I want to try and get out another one because I don't want to mess with the ones I'm using. I want the ones I'm using to stay. Just ordered a Luma HA switch plate. Yeah, they're cool. They're fun. They're good. I like it. I've got one here on my desk. The one here on the wall in my office I use every day. Every single day. That's how I turn the lights on and off when I walk in my office. I've got a Sonoff T1 right below it with buttons for switches, but I just walk up to that and I have a button that says office on and office off, and it turns on the fan and the lights and turns off the fan and the lights all at once, and I can see the date and the time and the temperature, and I've got other button screens to do other things with messages and lights and stuff. It's pretty handy. It is pretty cool. But this will be pretty neat if we can, what he did to go back in there and make it visually different is pretty cool too. Because the display can do a lot better than what we're using it for. With the HA, with what Luma did. What Luma did was great for being able to distribute it and make it easy for people to grab it and update it. And the way he added later with colors, you can change the colors really easily. So that's all really cool. But it can do a lot more. That display can do a lot more if we get inside and know how to tinker with it. Not going to be probably this is the best thing I've seen so far as using it for doing things like just using a variety of colors and images and things like this. So this will be pretty sweet. I'm going to check it out. All right, let's see. So Adam, you need the Home Assistant Discord. I think if I do HA Discord, that might give you, the bot might recognize that and give you a link. If not, I can find another way. There it is. Beauty. Beauty, beauty. All right. Let's see. What else we want to talk about, fellas? Let's talk about something else. We'll go about 15 more minutes, so we'll start another topic, and then I'm gonna start doing the the Yo-Yi. Oh yeah, that thing. Yes. You watched that? The Songor, the thing that Sognair did on his channel. So it's crazy. It's going to cost like $300. It's the YIO Remote, I think, or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Martin. Yeah. Martin has a Discord channel too. So let's see if there's pictures. Where's the pictures? Come on, man. Here's the project on Discord. Oh, no, that's not right. Where is it? It was on. Come on, dude. Where's the images? You guys have seen this, though. Do you know what I'm talking about? Or you guys... So this guy took a really nice display, and he took a really nice display and a Pi Zero and a few other sensors and such, and made it. Yeah, where is it? I'm not finding. So this is this community thing. Where are the pictures? Okay, I guess there's a picture. Oh, thank you, Andre. I wonder why that did it that way. Okay, let's do this again. Yeehaw! Thanks for subscribing. Anyways, this display is like nice. It's really nice. And he's got a case for it. He's got some buttons on it. But the point here is it integrates into Home Assistant really well. And I guess there was some... Anyways, you got to read about it. We can drop a link. You guys can read about it. It's pretty cool. Sognair did a video recently about it. He interviewed him, and if Doc has helped you with this stream, add number me 1. Thanks, David. Anyways, it's a pretty cool device. It's a pretty cool device. He's going to sell kits. I thought he said the kits were going to be like, he says he's trying to keep it under $300. That's a pretty pricey piece of equipment, but maybe it's cool. Maybe it's worth it. I'll have to try and get one anyways. I'll have to try and save my pennies and get one to check it out. I looked at the display that he's using, and the displays, I can see why it would get to $50, or why it would get to $300. Because the display by itself, like off eBay, was like $50 for the display. Then there's a Pi Zero, which isn't, the Pi Zeros are only like $10. Then there's some buttons and stuff. There's some other case on it. I don't know. But he's done great work. I don't want to say that he's overcharging. I think it's hard to make a device like this and make it distributable to other people. And so he's piecing together the kit right now, getting manufacturers to commit to giving him so many of them at a decent price. And then he's going to have to raise the money to actually be able to buy them all, so he could actually buy the kits, buy the parts, and then mail them out to everybody. So when he starts his sort of Kickstarter or fundraiser, whatever thing he's going to do, I'll support him. I'll try and get one at that point because it looks pretty neat. It looks pretty neat. There was, it's got really smooth looking things. I don't think he has a Kickstarter yet, but yeah, Tyson, he's going to do something. He said he would release the STL files and 3D print case. Oh, excuse me. Buttons on the remote are ugly. Yeah, I think he's got I don't know. We'll see what he's going to use. I don't think he's going to use something ugly. I think he's going to make it pretty nice, but I'm sure there'll be more information to follow, but stay tuned. It's pretty cool stuff. All right, we're going to start the, oh, look at that. Wait, why does it say 0 eligible? Oh, that's why. So somebody said, in order to avoid somebody who has won like 2 or 3 times, who was it? It was, I can't remember now. Dang. Anyways, somebody who had won the stickers 2 or 3 times had said, hey, why don't we make it a keyword so that if you're just chatting and you don't want to be in the sticker giveaway, you don't have to. So I was like, okay, we can do that. So here we go. We're going to start the stickers. So if you type in ! stickers, then you get in. So ! stickers. Hello, Doc and Home Assistant people. Hello, Alan. How's it going? Makes your ! stickers. Hey, Arm. Thank you, man. Bless you too. Why are none of the YouTube members not liking the stream? Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it, Adam. I don't know. It's okay. We can like all the way. Is the easiest way to get, what is the easiest way? This is going to be good. What is the easiest way to get 100 digital binary inputs and outputs to Home Assistant? Oh my goodness. 100. Okay. Let's see. If I click that, it's going to take me out of my YouTube chat, and I don't want to lose that. So sorry, Don Juan. Not going to post that one. Yeah, probably one of those expanders maybe would be the way to go. ZT's got you. That's what my first thought was that. Are you still not on the list? So it's interesting because it's showing if you've got a circle, this is now I've messed it up, is if you've got a circle, oh, I can make you eligible. I can make anybody eligible I want. Oh, okay. Look at that. So I can add eligibility to people. Thank you. Who was it that said, are you still not eligible? Exclamation point. I never heard that before. I didn't need to, I suppose. Holy moly, all those exclamation point stickers, I know. There's a thing here. Look at this anti-spam. I didn't want to click this. This seemed too punitive to me. But this is a automatically mark users ineligible that post the keyword multiple times. Yikes! But I guess if it becomes a problem in the chat, then we'll do it. It was you, Assad. All right, let's see. Are you in here? Is that your same username? Where are you? I don't see you. Are you on? No, you're on YouTube. Oh, that's the other thing is if you're on Twitch, you got to go to YouTube. I'm sorry. You got to go to YouTube and do that. Enable that feature, please. I will for next one. All right. I will for next one with fair warning to type once. Because if I do it now, I'm afraid it's going to bump people out. Oh, there you are, Saad. Is that you? That's you. You're in. So if you have this, if you have a blue dot, you're in. Yeah, no, you're in. You're right here. You're in. You're eligible. Yay! All right. So one of the things that I will do at the end of the stream here is set the bot for the next stream time. Okay? I'm going to try and do better. And it's okay, Tim. Capitals don't matter, so it doesn't matter if you have a capital. Where are you, Adam? I don't know. Adam Bryant? Right there. Right there. So this week, I looked at the schedule, looked at the calendar for this week, and I'm not going to be off any days during the week this week. So if I stream at all this week, it would be maybe in the late evening at some point during the week. So I'm not going to schedule that. I might surprise stream in the middle of the week if I can, but I will be able to stream next Sunday normal time. So I will put that in the bot. So when you type !stream in Discord, it will show up. For 100 plus inputs, outputs, use multiple PCF 8574s. Ooh, finally caught you streaming. Keep up the great work. So much learning. Thank you, Kenneth. And then somebody said, am I still using Connected? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Wyndham, I am still using Connected, and I love it. Still working great. Still working great. All right, let's do this. I did set, actually, I put it in here, but I haven't set the button for it yet. So we're going to go here. And I can't believe I didn't know about using this filters thing until like 2 weeks ago. Thank you, Frank. Let's see. Input Boolean for sign off. All right. I finally got a button for sign off. I just have to actually make it a button now. See if it works. It's not working. I haven't tested it yet. We could also try if there's probably... Oh, maybe I didn't make the automation? Maybe I only made the input and I didn't make the automation? No way. No way. Maybe it didn't save. Anyways, whatever. Computer. Tell everyone it's time for sign off. 5 Sonoff Basics. Finally was able to get one tasmatized. Haven't had time to actually configure HASP and get it running. I'm slowly getting there. Your videos have been very helpful. You're welcome, Killer Skin Canoe. That's gross. Hey man, welcome. Welcome to Home Assistant and all the fun that you can have with DIY smart home stuff. It's a great hobby. I have a blast with it. It's very fulfilling. I was talking to a guy this morning he goes, I've got Sonoffs and I've got Wise Cams. He says, I don't understand why you need to flash them all. And I said, because it's fun, for one. I was like, totally, of course I explained some security things or whatever, but Mama's coming too, okay. Honestly, for me, a lot of it is just the challenge and the fun of it. I like getting in there. I like buying a board and taking it apart and seeing how it works inside. So
this is my
we got a pretty
right.
Good. We got a
this
pretty
is my
good.
Left. Daddy's on my right.
Yes, I am on your right. Good job.
I'm a righty.
Cameras, lights, fans, doors. I can't wait to get everything set up. What are you up to? Just got off work. Hey, Fernando, we're just signing off, brother. I'm so sorry. But you can go back and watch it. Watch it at 2 times speed. Didn't show the ugly sandwich this time. I haven't had an ugly sandwich this time. Who wants to give away all that valuable data to company? Do whatever you want with your data. That's the truth. It's the truth, Joe.
Come on.
That's the truth. Some people don't care.
Mommy gets to press it.
Mommy does get to press it because Mommy hasn't got to press it. All right, Mommy.
Okay.
Mommy's going to do it, but don't break
Press
the keyboard.
that.
Okay, so here we go. Drum roll. Press the drum roll.
True. Press the score.
And
This way.
Daniel of Senek. Daniel of Senek, you are the winner. Please email me or
This is Daddy's whole
this is
entire
everybody. Wow. This is cool.
I am taller.
This is cool. We got the whole fam in here. All right. All right. All right. So Daniel, you got to message me in Discord. Yay, Daniel. You got to message me in Discord. Oh, and then before we go, guys, we have to sing happy birthday to Adrian, okay?
Not very loud.
Well, we're going to do first we're going to do one more roll it, okay? Who hasn't done a roll it in a while? Has Jackson done
I
it?
haven't.
Wait, Zach.
Let's just see is there any of these big boys that haven't done one yet at all? Jackson, have you done a roll it?
I don't think so.
All right, John Terra just subscribed. We're gonna do poopy squirrel. Yeehaw! We have to make sure we're talking during this because I got copyright busted from YouTube for playing this hamster dance song. Yeah, they gave me the smackdown. Who are all these guys behind me? This is my family. This is my family, Asad.
Hello.
We got Grace and Holly and Dawson and Zoe and Zach and Jackson and Mrs. Z's.
And
I guess I have to wait this way. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's all kind of backwards. How to watch it at 2 times. Oh, there's a little gear next to the YouTube thing, and you can do it there, Tim. All right. So let's see. Jackson, why don't you come roll the next one for us? Roll the next sticker one.
that one.
Roll the next sticker one. There he goes. Good job. And winner is Yonta. Yonta, yay! Hello Kitty.
Hello, Kitty.
Yay, hello Kitty.
Little kids.
All right, Yonta, you gotta message me in Discord with your address, and I will get some stickers in the mail to you. Okay. So let's sing. I'm gonna move the microphone away a little bit. We're gonna sing.
I'm gonna try.
Are you gonna do Happy Birthday on the
I'm
harmonica?
gonna try.
Okay, so we're gonna do. His name's Adrian.
Adrian.
So we're gonna sing Happy Birthday to Adrian, and all you guys at home, join us in singing Happy Birthday to Adrian, wherever you are. Okay, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Adrian. Happy birthday to you. All right. Thanks, everybody. Happy Sunday. Now we got to sign off. How are we going to sign off?
Normal.
We're going to sign off normal because Mommy's here. So we're going to just do it all as a family, okay? 1, 2, 3. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, adios. All right. Happy Sunday, everybody. See you later.